Hello everyone, welcome to Wecon webinar. I'm Harlan, the salesman for Latin American market. Today's webinar will be introduced two useful tools for servo system. The first is the servo selection tool, and the second is the servo configuration tool. For the servo selection tool, is for customers to select the servo drive, motor, and cables. Use this tool is very convenient for them to match, to find the models for their project. The servo configuration tool is for customers to configure the servo drive more convenient. They don't need to use the traditional way, the touch panel of the servo drive to control it. They just need to connect, use the RS422 cable to connect with the computer. Then use their computer to configure the servo drive. So next, I will show my screen to show the operation of this tool. This is the servo selection tool. When you open this page, you will see the language is in Chinese. So we need to click right up corner to switch to English. And we don't need to register account for it. Just use the visitor login, motor selection. And you can see here showing the parameter of the servo, the voltage, inertia, flank, and so on. We can click here and to select the parameter, but sometimes the parameter will show in blank. This is because the data is still in loading. So we need to refresh the page and it will show it normally. Usually I always recommend our customers to select more details information so that they can get more details result for the servo motor. And now I will make an example. First, I select a 220 voltage and 80 flank size. Encoder type to singleton absolute encoder. And with power 0.75 kilowatts. And I don't want to use a brake. And next, I start search. And you can see here just showing these three results. If you know the naming rules of the servo, and you will know their parameter. For example, the WD is the product series, 80 is the front size, M it's the middle inertia, 0.75 will be the rated power, and 30 it's the rated speed 3000, and S4 is the power voltage, A1 encoder, F4 is the model doesn't have the brake function. We can also click and it will showing the parameter of this motor. And now I click next. Then you can see it match the servo drive and power cable, encoder cable. And here showing the VD2F. If the customers they don't want to use this servo drive, we can click it and change to VD2 or VD3E series. Then you can see the cable will be changed too. And we can, if customers they want their cable more longer, and we can click the cable and make to select make it length more long. I choose VD2. VD2 is universal models and support the more functions than VD2F. And here there are a lot of links for VD2 servo. I click the 10 meters, and you can see the cable will change to these two cable will change to 10 meters. And if the customers they only need this one servo, they just export to Excel. But now I want to make more examples, so I save it. Then the result will be saved to the library, the right up corner library. Sorry, let me delete others. So this is the result I just select, the tab selection 3. Okay. So let's go back to the first page and reset the filter, and I want to select other models. And I want to select the 380. And 2 kilowatts. Okay. And I want a brick. So you can see here the result, because I didn't select the encoder type. So here we're showing 3 results. The A1 is singleton absolute encoder, C1 is multi-ton, and the D2 is the 23 bits absolute encoder. It's multi-ton. And we can also click to know the parameter. And next, it will match the servo drive and the cable directly. And you will find the models I select is servo motor that support the brick functions. But here, we are not showing the brick cable. This is because different customers, they have different requirements in brick cable. So we don't offer this brick cable, but we will offer the brick connector. So they just need to make the cable themselves. And I save too. Then I export Excel. Then you can see here the result I just saved as showing in Excel. You can copy the result and send to your customers, and also you can track your price list to know the price and send to your customers. And it's more convenient for you to send this result to our salesman for the quotation tool. So it's very useful and important to know how to use this tool. And next, I will introduce Servo, and we can download this software from our website or support center. And from website, and you can click the support, download, and it will show this page. And click the software, and there are a lot of software. And click the servo. Then download this tool to your computer. then you can use it. And if you download the software from our support center, and you need to download from this download. Our support center have a lot of information. The manual history of the programming, FAQ, document of the 3D design. And also have the, and I click the software. Then you can see there is showing the software to use it. And this is the servo configuration tool. And there are 5 functions: parameter, monitor, debugging, waveform, and error. The parameter showing the parameter of the servo drive. We can configure the servo drive here, and there are a lot of parameter. And we can, if the customers, they have a lot of servo drive need to configure, so they can use the export or import functions. They can download, export the configuration to their computer and import the configuration to other servo drive. So this tool is convenient for each user. And monitor function is to showing it's to monitor the servo drive when it is running. It will showing the servo status, motor speed, and other parameter. And debugging function is for servo drive and motor. Remember to connect the servo motor with your machine so that it can can debug more accuracy. It will show the result to help you debug it. And waveform function will also help customers to debug their servo through the waveform. There are 4 channels. They can select 4 channels parameter and the different servo mode. And error functions is very useful. Sometimes the servo drive will showing the long code in the servo drive, but you don't need to what problem caused this long code, and you need to check the manuals. But if you use this servo tool, you don't need to check the manuals. It will show what caused the error and how to in the error exclusion to teach you how to check the problem. So now I will make an operation. Then you can see it recognize the servo drive I connect, and we can here showing the models and the firmware version. We just click OK to get the parameter of the servo drive, and we can double click to modify it. And we can also check all parameter and download the selected parameter to the server drive. And we can also click all parameter, then select the check all, then download the selected, then it will show this logo to tell you it has config successful. Then we can export this configuration and import to R. And if you don't want to import all the parameter to the other server, we can just download selected. Yeah, we can just download those selected parameter to other server. And here is blank, so we need to query. Then it will showing the parameter. Because I didn't connect the server drive with a server motor, so here the value is a different number. And another, because I didn't connect with a server motor, so I will not showing the debugging function and the wavefront function, but I will showing the line code. I click the query, you can see here showing the line code 27. It means the encoder disconnection, and it teaches you how to check the problem. Okay, so this servo configuration tool is very useful and important for customers to use it. And if you after you watch this webinar, you still don't know how to use this tool, and you can follow our YouTube channel and also post to find the manuals via the support center, and get the training videos it belong to you. Okay, so this is the information I want to teach you. If you have any more questions, and you can leave your comments in our social media, we will answer you. Thank you for watching. See you next time.